Alright guys, we're back once again for a little bit more Dark Souls randomizer. We're getting close to the end of this thing, guys. I can feel it. I just know. We're gonna find something today. We got the Crest of Artorias and the Undead Asylum Floor 2 key. So those are gonna be our first orders of business. And then following that, who knows? It'll depend on what we find and where. And, yeah, so I think my timer should be. I can't see my timer and have the lovely background music happening at once yet, so I'm gonna go switch it again. Still a lot of wrinkles to iron out of my process here, but slowly but surely it's happening. Every week we have new obstacles to overcome, but we're getting good at overcoming those obstacles. Alright, come on. There it is. Okay, I knew we could do it. Sigmeyer's still here. Real quick, actually, let's go see if we can free his daughter. Just real fast. She should be easy to spot. There should be a big golden... Yeah, look, the large ember. You're taunting me. Should be a big golden golem. Just chilling. Out in the courtyard here. So how's everybody's day going? I hope it's going well. We have a winter storm warning for tomorrow in my area. Which, I mean, if you keep up with the Weather Channel at all, I'm sure that you are aware that... I guess it's not just the Weather Channel either. Oh, did we just get a humanity on our first... Our first enemy gave us a humanity. Did we activate this? If you pay attention even to the news, then I'm sure you know that extreme weather has been happening over the last several days. In the south, most notably, frigid Texas. Yeah, she's not here. Alright, well... I'm not sure what triggers that. But here today, we got sunny blue skies, just hovering around freezing all day. I don't know, it's been kind of nice. Which is just kind of makes it more bizarre. Let's go to the asylum. We're already here. Start with that, see what we're doing to the stray demon. Oh, quiet framed. That's something. I noticed that in previous sessions, the game got hard to hear, and I think that is... Well, I know it's my fault. I fixed the levels, because I altered them. Ooh, that was a little scary. I altered the levels when I got the new microphone, thinking that that would be a good thing, and it wasn't. I was watching the streams back. I was like, why can I not hear the game? Is it not coming? No, I heard that. So I just adjusted the levels for this stream, and I hope it's doing better. It's time now for us to curl up like a ball here, and then wait for a little while. Don't worry. This is like the coffin. Because you can do this, it's worth doing. It matters. Let's see here. There it is, see? And one more. Very good. That should be all the social media that I need to do. I always forget something, and I apologize for that, but I always forget something. And after a brief load, it drops us off right back here. The Smo's leggings, I tell you. Now, one of the things I've been talking about, doing, is giving stuff to Snuggly the Crow. Her nest is right there, and I have written down, I've copied it from the wiki, the list of items that she'll trade. And in vanilla, it's definite, 1 for 1. You put in a purple moss clump, you get X. I can't remember what it is. But that is another thing that the randomizer does affect. So, you gotta be careful in here. Remember how long ago the Asylum Demon jumped down from way up? Well, that weakened the floor, so when you come back here, that'll break, and we'll fall through and have to fight the Stray Demon. Which we're gonna try doing here, but there's some things... Sit down. There's some things I want to do first. Let's see. There's nothing in there because what's... Oh no, there is. Let's see how it loops around. Because we have to check the Peculiar Dolls vanilla spot. Oh. The Fang Boar helm. That's right, because I started with it too. He's fat rolling. Get him! What you got for me? Golem armor and a large soul of lost undead. Golem armor is pretty. I mean, it's big. It's. Boy, I always forget about that. But remember how much damage that did to us right at the beginning there, and now that we're all armored, how little it does. It's beautiful. I want my phone to be on this screen. There we go. Onward we go. I gotta remember to sit back. I'm like leaning into the microphone, which I don't need to do. My voice carries plenty. If you've ever been in a room with me, you'll know that for a fact. Okay. Okay. And that I already picked up. Good. My frame drops and slow frames are higher than they've ever been before. I wonder if I forgot to close some stuff. Thanks for playing. Silly, you think that shield will help? Chunk! Chunk again! And this is the key that we found. Now, in vanilla, the rusted iron ring chills over here. It might... Yeah, in vanilla, that's all that it gives you, apparently, is the rusted iron ring. Wow, I didn't know that. I thought there was more to it. And that's a really handy thing. What am I seeing there? Is that like a reflection? Yeah, oh, it's a reflection off one of those slick stones. That's what it is. Alright. Now down we go. And then we're gonna hit up our cell. Which will have an item. And then there's a Black Knight. And they, you know, are nice to kill. This one, I believe it's a sword, but it's tough because it's in this corridor here. What's up, Cardboard? It's good to see you again. I feel like it's been a minute since I've seen you in my chat. Obviously, I don't know who's tuned in because of the way Twitch works. Yep, it's a sword. I'm gonna get this, don't worry. There it is, see? Stab. But it's not enough. What that is. Guardian Leggings, Red Titanite Chunk, Short Sword. None of that helps me. What are you? The Shadow Mask. Fun. I bet you that's a race mode location. But I would have to brush up on those before I did a seed with that setting. Not that it makes a huge difference because I check everything anyway. So in there we see the Stray Demon. It's pacing when you first start the game. Now it knows we're after it. Let's go see what we do to that thing. That wasn't how I wanted that word to come out. I wanted it to be like, thing. But even that, jeez. Nah, I told myself I was going to warm up my voice and then I didn't. So we'll see how this goes. Frequently, I'm hoarse by the end of one of these streams. Actually, it was, I think it was this past Sunday. Yeah, it was, because it was Valentine's Day, and I streamed for extra long. After that one, my throat was really unhappy with me. Boom! And, you know what, we want to wear a different ring. Do I have the Spellstone Plate ring? Because it is just... Yeah, I do. It is just magic. Hey, I'll take anything I can get, Cardboard. And I'll respond in chat for you. There we go. Now you don't need to have heard me. In we go! And I don't believe you can get the plunge. Boy, this is loud in my earphone. Wearing one is always worse. Yeah, that's... Okay, that's not a magical attack. That is. And actually, one of the safest places to be for that one is on the other side of the demon. Ooh, if only I had the frames to know exactly what attack it was telegraphing. Because I think the epicenter of that area of effect is where it brings down its weapon. Which, what would you call that? Is it like it's like a spear, but it's also kind of like an axe. Okay, that was supposed to be a jump, but whatever. Yeah, I think that would become a primitive axe. That was a bizarre direction to fly. No tail cut on this one. Don't get any funny ideas. The safest place from something proportioned like this is directly behind it, though. Oh, okay. I got too close on that one. This is gonna tickle. Yeah. If we don't do this on this try, we are gonna keep attempting, though, because this is a decent amount of damage to be doing. The late roll. Oh, that was not ideal. Neither is that. Just keep doing that attack, you'll beat me. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Audio's bouncing in and out of my earphone. I hope I wasn't doing that on the screen. What am I gonna do? A weird thing happened to me while I was watching one of the streams back. I have a Chromecast set up in my living room because my TV is too old to be smart. Oh, alright, yeah, something's definitely slowing my computer down. Alright, this is the part where we don't get greedy. I couldn't get as far away as I wanted to on that one. But we do it on our first try. Ah, what a delightful thing. That feels wonderful. Welcome to Dark Souls, boys and girls and intermediate. Alright. That's everything at the asylum. So, check. I appreciate that, cardboard. Although, I'm so far from being a football player. But if I were, I think that I would probably be an offensive ball carrying position. Because I can be small, and I am small, and I can be quick. I also catch fairly well, so I think I would be a receiver. But at the same time, I am not. I am in no way a football player. So cool. That was a nice start. I don't believe 24,000 souls is even a level these days, so we're just gonna leave. And we're just gonna leave because Snuggly the Crow isn't gonna have anything critical to beating the game. With the exception of things like embers and rings that we probably do want, that Snuggly might have, there's not going to be any Lord Souls or keys. Which I need to just get into the habit of saying key items, because that's what they are. That's what the heading on your or in your inventory is. But anyway, wandering back to Firelink, which actually, if I had felt more confident about my ability to take down the asylum or the stray demon, stray demon, I probably could have just not rested at that bonfire in the asylum and homeward boned back, and that would be quicker than this cutscene. That wasn't too bad, though. I've already gotten all the things up here. So we just want to head down. The framped noises, really? Really not a fan of the framped noises. No, we're gonna take these souls and we're gonna see about upgrading my greatsword again. Because I think I have enough. Dragon scales. Maybe. I want Undead Parish. Sorry, apparently I don't have anything to say in this cutscene. Actually, this is exactly what we want, because now we're going to do Darkroot, because we got the Crest of Artorias. So this is what we're doing next.
My, I've seen one of those before. It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you, I could produce divine...
Yeah.
Well,
You're absolutely divine, Andre. Tum-ti-tum-ti-tum. Yup, there it is. Oh, I only needed 2. The next level is 4 dragon scales. And then that'll be everything, won't it?
Oi, where are you off to?
They only ever say that quote once. Everybody has a quote for, walking away mid-dialogue. But, you see what my character's doing? I'm just holding the circle button, so I don't know what that's about. Alright. There's one of the things, is I'll get my phone off of the Wi-Fi. I forgot about that. Don't even try it. Don't walk off the edge. I know you're there. Just kills him in one hit. That's so good. Oh, it's so good. I really... One of my favorite things about RPGs in general is one of the best things about RPGs in general is that when you come back to a low-level area as a higher-level character, everything is so much easier. And in this game, I feel like it's my opinion that you feel it so much more in this game. It doesn't really matter what order I do this in. Let's go through. All right. Is there equipment randomized? In here we fight the keepers of the forest. I love fat rolling enemies. They don't scare me. Mages, on the other hand, hurt like the dickens. Ah, come on. No. Why'd you... Oh. Okay. Hey, I've got an idea. Stop. Your spell didn't interrupt me. Ah ha 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 ha. That was satisfying. Alright, let's see here. Where's my next... I think I want to aggro the thief next, and only the thief if possible. I hate fighting the thief and the cleric at the same time. Ferris is out here somewhere too. Now the guy with the sword, the big sword and all the armor, does not respawn. There you are. Aren't they hard to see? The thief does this thing where he just stands still. It's very spooky. I fell down a little rise. There it was. Did you see it? It's really unsettling because, like, that didn't need to be a heavy attack, but it's really unsettling because what's it gonna do next? Do any of these guys drop anything? I'm not sure they do. I would rather be wearing, actually, we'll stick with the speckled stone plate ring so that... Whoa, good thing I was still wearing that spellstone plate ring, jeez. And that's how much damage it was still doing to me. Even with the spell ring on. Crazy. Cleric next. Where are you? I don't hear it. There he is. Yeah, that slow frames counter is going up real fast today. I don't know what that's about. Try it again. Yeah! I love that jump attack. I don't know why. I feel the need to yell like that every time, but I don't know. Now the Barbarian. This was the class that I started as my first time through. Because I really like axes. You will stop that this moment! I don't think you can parry. two-handed axe. I don't know. You're worth 3,000. No, you're worth less. I knew it was a difference of 1,000, but apparently I couldn't remember what direction the difference was in. Alvina's in there. Pernicious caitiff. I wanna double check. Oh, Ferris found me. I don't remember you. You keep blocking with that sword. See how it works for you. Definitely can't parry the two-handed greatsword. Oh, and then I was shot in the back. All right. We got us a game. Alright, so, Morgan, one of her friends slash coworkers, you know, you can be friends with the people you work with, has a million billion cats. And, apparently, she knows someone who, I don't remember exactly why they have to get rid of the cat. Maybe their apartment says they can have one fewer than they currently have, or something. But they are giving a fixed, vaccinated, 9-month-old cat, so just on the cusp of not being a kitten anymore, free to a good home. And so we are gonna be that home. I don't know exactly when, but we're getting a cat, and this really snuck up on me, but I'm excited. I have never lived with a cat. I've never had a cat that's my own before. I have lived with a cat, but it was so far from my responsibility to care for that thing. Yay, good to see you, Bradley. I was hoping you'd stop by. Yeah, we're glad too. And where I'm really hoping that you're wearing the Katarina helm, Ferris. That's awesome. Oh, the Falchion moveset. Yeah. Oh, small things love to climb on me. So I'm sure that will be the case. Keep them coming, Ferris. Keep them coming. This is a more in-depth fight than I remember it being. No one escapes the Obsidian Greatsword, though. Wahahaha! Man, those humanities are really kind of disappointing, aren't they? Not that in the normal game I would sneeze at humanities, but like, how many do I have in my pockets now? Well, that's 16, and that's 51, and I have 3 soft humanities. So, all right, this is so not where I want to be. Where? The cat that lived with Morgan when I first moved in with her, was the opposite of that. One of those cats who is very much almost a dog. And I always found that very entertaining. The dog that I grew up with, although she was about the size of a cat, was a dog. She I'm just thinking of things that I would say if I had my channel set to 18+. They're female dog jokes, we'll leave it at that. Remember these guys? These guys killed us a lot of times. I never could get this item. And what is it? I've wondered for this whole playthrough. Nothing. Well, you know, honestly, that helps. I'm glad that it wasn't something that I could have used 70 hours ago, although that brings up something. I believe when we stopped on Sunday, this file had 23 and a half hours played on it. And that's all been on screen. So we're now that we're 40 minutes into, actually this is it. We just hit 40 minutes in the stream, and with a 10-minute countdown at the beginning, we just probably crossed over 24 hours on this file. So congrats, we did it. I did want to bring up though that is going to be a quirk of Dark Souls specifically in my randomization endeavors. It is going to take longer to play through a file of this game than it will for most of the other games that I'm planning on randomizing for the channel. Currently, I have my Minish Cap randomizer down to 6 hours and 10 minutes, and I started another file just after I finished that one with the same settings, obviously a different seed. Oh, excuse me. In the hopes of getting that down to 3 or 4. My first... Oh! Guess what we forgot about? Wow! He snuck right up on me. Normally I can see him at least a little bit, but I was thinking about Minish Cap. I was picturing that, congrats, you my first file was 10 hours for a Minish Cap randomizer. But that game's interesting because of the Kinstone fusion. It's the only Zelda game with it, and I really am disappointed that it hasn't made a return, because it's a really, really neat mechanic. You collect Kinstone pieces throughout your quest, and you were a little off there. And you can fuse them with NPCs that have Kinstones. You just have to find somebody with a match. I have enough poise for that, stupid. You just have to find an NPC with a match, and it opens up rewards. When it's a randomizer, you call them rewards, but it's like chests and piece of heart pedestals and big rupees. It opens those up in the overworld, and certain characters have certain specific outcomes, and then other characters... You're not sneaking up on me again, stupid. I guess I was stupid last time for forgetting about the thief. I couldn't remember which of the forest guardians we had killed and which ones we hadn't. Boom! But most of the people that you fuse Kinstones with give you a random outcome from a pool. And my first Minish Cap file, I had kind of fairly conservative amounts of, you know, things shuffled in, but Kinstone Fusion was set to normal, just like the vanilla game. Oh, you're healing Miracle. Too slow! They don't drop anything. Why do I keep watching this? And so I guess I kind of got lucky that I didn't have to, that I didn't get like stuck in a grinding for Kinstones loop, because grass and enemies will drop them. So they're in subsequent seeds. My first seed went okay, but subsequent seeds, I wound up, I added some more possible locations, and but kept the Kinstones set to vanilla, and it just really wasn't fun. I didn't complete any of those seeds because I just spent 2, 3, 4 hours just running around trying to find the right person to fuse Kinstones with to give me a progress item. Hello, Alvina. We've talked
Is it
about
not
you.
so that thou art new?
Tis
Thou
so.
fared well to find me, but cometh thee not for the grave of Sir Artorias? My advice true. Forget this. The legend of Artorias art none but a fabrication. Traversing the dark. Tis
Go not
but a
yonder
fairy
knocking for
tale.
nothing, I say.
Have thine own respect.
Yep, there it is.
Go not yonder knocking for nothing, I say.
You know what, Alvina? You're right.
Well, indeed, thou art a strange one.
You know it.
Nevertheless, I feel some liking for thee. I'm Alvina of the Darkroot Wood. I command a clan of hunters.
Yes.
What dost thou say? Oh, ye.
I would love that.
Aye, and now.
Joining the Covenant. Because this gives us access to another vendor in addition to the soul of a brave warrior.
If fen, I shall. Thou.
Okay.
But thou, the clan,
Oh my
darest
goodness.
not in it.
And they don't appear... Ooh, the inside of Alvina's head. No, they do. What's up,
I've
Shiva?
heard all about you. I'm
Goes
Shiva of
chest.
the League, captain of the brigade. Let's teach you
You
the
see his
clan
buddy up
basics now,
off in the background?
as there's no time except.
Alright,
only
okay,
that
yeah, I'm
don't
not gonna do the
great-
clan thing because I don't have the Cat Covenant ring. You wanna sell me things?
Don't worry, you'll hunt.
Oh no, I need to do stuff for the Covenant before he'll sell me things. Oh well. This is the guy with the wood grain ring. Is he wearing, like, a maiden hood? I love that. I thought I disabled those, Steam Your Friend Is Now Playing updates for this game, but I don't, maybe you couldn't see it this time. I don't know. It just felt, when I was watching it back, it felt irresponsible, to have my friends' usernames popping up for the internet to see, you know? What you got for me, chest? A dragon scale. Cool. So that's 2. I need 2 more to upgrade my sword again. I didn't finish what I was saying because we went to talk to Alvina. Hello, mushroom people. Let's make some loon sounds. It's a rap song that I like. Actually, I'm just going to find out what they drop, and then we'll be done with it. This specific randomizer is going to take significantly longer than most of the other games I have set up to randomize. My first file on Minish Cap was 10 hours. My second file, which another of the options with regards to kinstones is you have the option to just there they are. Have all of the Kinstone Fusion spots already open. And at first that seemed like it was going to be like, oh, but all of this, one of the funnest aspects of the game is not in it anymore, and there's just all this crap just lying around. But then there's a lot of spots in that game. You gotta be really careful around these guys. And see, that's why. Stand by, it'll come back to me. I like how they wiggle like that. Oh no! There's a lot of spots in the Minish Cap where there's just rupees chilling, just sitting there. And you have the option to shuffle those in too. So what that creates is a crap ton of rupees in chests, which is fine because there's a crap ton of locations if you do open fusion mode, which is just means that all of the Kinstone Fusion spots are already open. The little leg's not letting you over. Then it creates these little treasure troves of items, where there would be, like, maybe, like maybe there's one kinstone that opens up a little hole that leads you to like a whole bunch of blue rupees, like it's 150 rupees in 5s. And so instead of 150 rupees in 5s, 30 blue rupees get put into the pile, and then 30 rewards get assigned to that spot. Woo! Would you like that roll? I liked that roll. Bet you didn't know, huh? Alright, still a mystery as to what they drop. This is an ember in vanilla, I think. Alright, I just want to get the loon sound out of these guys one time. Is it you? Is it you? I know, it's brutal, isn't it? Why isn't it happening? Is it you? Wow, nice dodge, bro. There it is. They said I can't get there from here. Sorry, it's a rapper from Maine has a song that starts with a kind of a remixed loon call. Said I can't get there from here. There's no careers unless you're selling books, boots, or beer, but I get big bucks and dough without shooting deer. Where it's rural with the squirrel, need the $ in plural. That's a good song. I need that $ in plural too. To that end, I started, I revived my freelance writing website profiles today, and one of them, you need to submit a proposal, like you need to apply for the jobs. Anybody can sign up for the site, but you need to apply. Oh no. Oh, okay, good. Come on. Oh dear. Oh, okay. So what just happened is my controller died. I thought I set it up to charge overnight. Clearly I did not. But one of the worst things about the fact that my controller just died is the fact that the software that I use to convince Dark Souls that my controller is a 360 controller and not a PS4 controller now needs to be reset. So we're going to do that while I keep running in circles here. Whoa. Okay, so we're not... Nope, here we are. Yes, kill it. Alright. Now, you gonna cooperate all on your own? Yeah! Alright, no need for the software anymore. That might free up some computing space. But, okay, that's gesture menu now. Doesn't work as the mouse. The input mapper software is pretty cool because the touchpad on the PS4 controller can function as a mouse pad as well, somehow. But that's not native to, I guess, the whatever drivers it uses when you just connect over Bluetooth. But now that Steam recognizes it as a PS4 controller now, because I monkeyed with some settings in big picture mode. Actually, special thanks. Wait, do I stagger these in one hit? LOL. You used to scare me, but no more. Special thanks to Digital Cardboard for telling me that that's where the Steam controller settings live. which is a dumb place. Hi! Just because I'm not afraid of you doesn't mean I don't respect you. Ah! Now, recall that in Vanilla, Andre sells the Crest of Artorias. And so a player who has not beaten the gargoyles yet can get in here. Man, I wanted to put the Covetous Gold Serpent ring on to fight these guys, but apparently that's not going to happen. And you know what? I'm just going to fade into the trees here. Sip a little of this, and then come back out and ruin you! Or actually, I'm going to look at my phone for just the wrong time. And apparently that means my shield stopped working. Nope! Yeesh. Cat sounds. That's apropos, isn't it? I like saying that word wrong. I like saying, that's a pro, isn't it? Sounds like somebody at the beach in New Jersey trying to be cute. That's a pro. What was I saying before my controller died in my hands? Oh, so that was the 6-hour Minish Cap seed. Was open fusion, shuffle in available rupees, and that went pretty nicely. So I started another one because I got home on Monday from the restaurant, and I always open on Mondays. So okay, the foliage respawns. I'm fine with that. So I got home, I put laundry in, and then I played... I don't know, probably 3 hours of Minish Cap. Maybe just an hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't know, it doesn't matter. A bunch. And right as I was about to defeat Vati, who is the final boss of Minish Cap, dinner was ready, and it was time for me to get off video games. Boy, I really hoped that when I said that out loud, it wouldn't sound like something my dad said to me a million times when I was 8, but, you know, it I guess some things never change, huh? Alright, I'm not doing this well, so I'm gonna stop wandering into the woods, getting turned around and wandering back the same way. It's another Zelda thing, though, isn't it? There we go. Okay, now I have my heading. My bearings, rather. Well, knowing my bearings gives me my heading. How about that? So then Monday night, I guess it must have been, I got back on after Morgan went to bed, beat the final boss, saw that my time, because I was like really just hoping to have beaten 10 hours, and I got 6, and that's so good. Oh, I gotta level up. There's no two ways about it. I gotta spend these souls. Let's keep stacking endurance. Maybe someday we'll be able to wear the entirety of Smo's set. Because isn't that just what we all want? So then I was immediately motivated to start another one with the same settings. Again, new seed. And, oh, I'm in the Covenant now. I thought you were sneaking around. You're just cold. Was it at 73? Well, yeah, I think it's getting colder out there. Sun's still up, though, so it's amazing how that's happening. Good luck! She came out, like, all huddled up, and I thought she was trying to hide from me. But as it turns out, she was just really, really, really cold. Because our thermostat is in the front of the house, and our bedroom is in the back of the house. So the thermostat does not have a good idea of what temperature it is in the bedroom. There's a joke there about how it's always hot in there, but you know. That's what I was thinking, dear. I said that quieter than I said the rest, and still from the back of the house I heard, ew! Alright, Sif. Let's see what you've got! That's from Soul Calibur. I think Soul Calibur 3. Rock says that. Maybe he says it in 4 too. Maybe he just says it in 4. I don't know. Boy, that made sense. Excuse me, door. Could you please open? Yes. Weird. All right. This is the Hornet Ring in vanilla. Kieran's ring. Sunlight Talisman. We have almost... Well, that is all of... Okay, approach the sword. That is all of Solaire's, like, arms. We have his sword, his shield, and his talisman. It's so fluffy. I don't think I've seen Sif in the remastered one. Does she look less like a sheep with a wolf head? That audio syncing. I'm very impressed. If we can blame my computer for that. Alright. Oh, I don't have a great sword this time. This is going to be... And there's one attack that always gets me. It's the spin attack. Yes, that one. Okay, that's a reasonable amount for my shield to absorb. And I think I've learned. Because when she preps to my left like that, I have to dodge away. Because most of what you want to do is dodge towards so that you can land hits. But when she preps to the left, you got to get away because that sword comes around twice. This is a reasonably difficult boss. I've always found there's one in Dark Souls 2, the Ivory King DLC, the Ivory King DLC, the white one. That it's a giant saber-toothed cat. I guess it would be a saber-toothed tiger. It doesn't matter. And it really does fight like a really big feline. And I find that boss to be a particular kind of difficult that I quite enjoy. But it's still difficult. No matter how much I like the difficulty, it's still difficult. The Guardian, the Sanctuary Guardian is like that too. The first boss of the DLC. It's basically a chimera. It's got eagle wings and a lion's head and a scorpion tail. And it breathed lightning too, because you know that wasn't enough disparate elements. We had to find some more. Alright, slow frame just ticked up, and I kind of witnessed it that time. So maybe it's just counting more accurately, because I don't feel like that's something that hasn't been happening in the past. We'll see when we... Alright, okay, alright. We talked about this when I was fighting Ornstein in smoke! I can't leave my bloodstain alone. I'm too attached to it. You get back here, dog! Just knock me over. Alright. Well, that wasn't the button I meant to do, but it worked out. There it is. Whoa, I was close enough. That attack has gotten me both times. Now I flask. This is running kind of slowly. Like, it's worse than normal. I don't know. On examining the recordings, I haven't had it where it's not watchable on your end, so I'm not going to worry about it. But I will remember to close out some programs before I stream again on Sunday. Oh, I know that now is not exactly the best time for me to be reminding you, but I'll be back on Sunday. Now this is the pitiful part, that everybody feels bad about killing Sif. As if they shouldn't the whole time. Good dog's just trying to do right by her master. And they were partners, they were friends. It wasn't that Artorias commanded Sif. It was just that Artorias had saved Sif as a puppy, and so they were friends. And then the Abyss took Artorias. That's how he broke his arm. Alright, anyway. So, that's that. I think perhaps we go back to the Tomb of the Giants. There's some item-dense areas. Chamber of the Princess and Darkmoon Tomb. See, there are some item-dense areas here that we didn't really clear out. And so, let's do that. And we have plenty of, yeah. Alright. Honestly, I bet you we could switch to a Ring of Favor and Protection and still be comfortably kitted. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a Catalyst. I do have 2 Skull Lanterns. Fun. It requires 32 intelligence, but like why? Makes all sorceries incredibly powerful. You can hit people with this one. It's a thrust weapon. Izalith Catalyst. Interesting. Flame sorcery. Beatrice's Catalyst. Yeah, I meet the intelligence requirements for most of them. Let's see. We'll use Beatrice's, because I don't really get to see it very often. Alright. This place defeated me in the past, but I was much lower level, much worse equipped, and much less warm to this playstyle that I'm utilizing for this playthrough. And just check our roll. Beautiful. Now let's go! Down here. This is one of the main spots that I... See that? That was power we could only dream of before. Okay. Alright, see? See this? So much better. Now we're gonna get transient curses like crazy. That's fine. I think I found a Lord's Soul in here. No, I found the doll in here. In my first seed. The peculiar doll. Which got me to the painted world, obviously. Which, you know, got me the Lord Vessel. Because that's where my first one was. I remember there being more than one item in there. But that's okay. That's going to be a race mode spot. I'm keeping track of those so that next time I can do race mode and maybe shave a little bit of time off of this. Just because I can only stream 2 days a week. And I don't want to make this one specifically, I don't want to make it take any longer than it already is. Which, like, I don't know, I don't want that to sound like I want to be done with this. That's not how I feel. But I know that there are people who are more interested in Zelda randomizers than Dark Souls randomizers. And so they drop Dragon Slayer arrows, that's fun. Like, how long was I intending for this this randomizer seed to take? Because if that's the question, I never knew. I really just didn't know. These are, Petrus's buddies. Oh, he's healed. I was hoping to have a Lord's Soul or two by now. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this has taken a bit longer than I expected it to. Hi!
You banished those two.
I
It
did.
pains me to think of the trouble my failings have caused.
We all feel that
I'm
way, dear.
certain that both Vince and Nico are grateful to you. Thank you so very much.
Because you know how talkative
Here,
Nico was.
Please. I'm certain that. Thank you.
Okay, good. Is she a vendor? Gonna be a vendor in the parish now? Eee, that's still so much damage. But I can't imagine that this is gonna take too much longer. I mean, worst case scenario. Well, I don't know. I don't want to talk like that. So here's my plan. I'm gonna clear my plan after last session was to just start clearing out areas. Actually, this probably isn't the best place to be, because you gotta think differently than for vanilla. Because if I want to clear a vanilla game as fast as possible, I just need to rush Nito, who was the one that I was forgetting last session. I couldn't come up with all four. You just need to rush Nito, Bed of Chaos, Four Kings, and Seath the Scaleless. I can never think of all four at once. But because we're... Sorry, I stopped mid-sentence because your message popped up. So I think we're going to fight our way to the next bonfire, clear out the items for this area, not bother fighting Nito right now. And I was hoping to find the Rusted Iron Ring, so that getting to the Great Hollow from Quelaag's Domain would be easier too. So let's see. Yeah, well, that's if I can get my Minish Cap randomizer time down to 3 hours, I could do that in one session. I could just take a day. Whoa, what a time for that to happen. I could just take a day and be like, we're gonna briefly divert into we're gonna play Minish Cap today, and it's gonna be a blast. These things are a problem. Yeah. I love dealing this much damage. It's really nice. So, and that is also going to depend on like, because maybe one of the Lord Souls is right around the corner here. Also, Sir Bradley, you explained how a fog wall randomizer would work, and now I'm paying very close attention to where they all are. Hi. Oh, this is... BRB, not gonna die. Just gotta focus. You gonna shield that? I am gonna die. Unless I can get this skeleton beast. Which, here it is. That's the skeleton beast. Good. Okay. Alright. No, I feel much better now. And I don't remember if the skeleton beast dropped anything. I would really... Oh, really love you to not... Oh, good. It actually gave me its halberd. That's bizarre. Alright. Also, very kind of the game to actually just give that to me. So, let's see here. Another skeleton dog thing there. And they have tails, too. I'm not really in a position to show you. But they do, they really very distinctly are. Oh, you can kind of see it. Alright. It's looking like two heavies are going to do it. Yeah. Alright. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I can make it to the next bonfire. I thought that was a corpse with an item. It was just a piece of the skeleton beast. Alright. Oh man, I thought this was the bonfire. That's okay. So yeah, the plan right now is to clear out just the rest of this area. There's the bonfire. And then we're gonna go jump over to the Great Hollow because there's a ton of items over there. And so that's gonna... That feels like it'll be more likely to yield progress. But, like, then again, in my first seed, the Lord Soul, the last Lord Soul I needed, which you need all of them. Yeah, that's okay. Gwendolyn had it. I beat Gwendolyn and he dropped it. So there could be any boss that it could be that we need to kill any of the bosses. I might have to fight all the way down to Manus. I forgot I was warping around. Okay, not gonna lie though, I was hoping to have even just one of the Lord Souls already. But hey, Dark Souls wins if you give up. Otherwise, you win. Eventually. And, luckily, the Black Knight, the Halberd Black Knight, isn't gonna respawn. So there are actually fewer enemies now than last time. Yeah, I should have gone to the Great Hollow before this. Oh. Alright. Not now, LinkedIn. I'm doing something productive that's not work. This actually is work. I don't know if either of you have ever tried it. Or any of you. I choose to believe that the viewer counter on Twitch is a little bit wrong. That was a lot of damage. How about you don't follow me all the way up this incline? I don't like that. I feel like there's no elegant way to fight these things. You just gotta kind of suck it up and... But the other thing that I was thinking, because I have Hades queued up too, so the other thing that I was thinking was that after I finish this, because I am going to finish this, darn it, this will not defeat me, is that I would start doing, and this makes sense because not everything will be as long as this. This will be shorter or longer than most things. I would alternate days of blind Let's Play Hades live, and then the other half would be randomizer. Because I love playing games blind. It's I like learning on the fly like that. I don't know, especially when it's a relatively consequence-free environment. You know, I still work in a restaurant even though I'm sick of it because I don't want to have to learn another job. I just couldn't. I had to kill one or I was gonna be in trouble. I couldn't recover fast enough. Alright. Let's kill these guys first. Because I'm pretty sure they followed me from up here. The alternating of days thing, it seems like it would be a solid way to do things. The other thing that I had originally intended to do was stream on multiple platforms, like output my stream to Facebook Live and Twitch, and you might be able to go live on Patreon too, but like YouTube has it as well. But then I was reading some of the Twitch affiliate program stuff, and I don't know if you're allowed to monetize streams that you aren't outputting exclusively to Twitch. And this is fun and all, but I do want to make money doing this. It's part of why I started, or resurrected my freelance website profiles, is because I need money. I know a cat costs less than a kid, but it's still not free. Okay. We're almost in a position to start looting this area. Oh, I need to turn into a human so that I can kill Leroy. which I had a friend in college named Leroy, and so that's kind of feels like a crappy thing to say. Is it you? Are you going to boost our spirits? No. Never give up. Trust your instincts. One of my favorite YouTubers loves Star Fox. So I get a lot of Star Fox quotes in my head. Alright. Yeah, this is definitely was not the good strategy way to go. So we're gonna go as far as the crystal lizard in here. Isn't there an item? No, I guess not. Okay, we're not even going that far. Actually, it's right here, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Yeah! Pfft, Demon Titanite. Okay, thanks, bye! Alright. There is one little cluster of items that I haven't gotten to. It's where that skeleton archer stands. And I can't remember what my time was for Metroid Prime Randomizer. But it was more in the 10-hour realm than the 30-hour realm, which is what this one's gonna look like. I hope, man. I hope I only have like 6 more hours of this to do, because whoa, that is a lot. That is a lot of Dark Souls. And I love it. I am having a lot of fun with this. Dark Souls is a really good... See that item? Dark Souls is a really good game to be doing this with, because I get fun stuff to react to, and I get to show off that I am actually decent at the game. There's the very large ember, but we're missing something there. I don't like being in the middle of all of this. Again, there's a joke about being in the middle of all of this bone. All of these bones. Oh, and I've figured out how to get my stream, the raw streams to output to YouTube, which is really fun. And yet another avenue for me to hopefully monetize through one day, although YouTube is a bear, and I don't like fighting bears very much. So I don't know exactly if I'm going to, or how strongly I'm going to pursue that. It's kind of one of those things where I just want to see if my stuff does well, and if it does do well, then I'll put more effort into it. But if I don't have, like, I could have sworn there was more than one item pickup left, man. Come on. Doesn't matter. We're leaving. I feel like I haven't killed the archer yet, so I want to go with that. Oh, or get killed, apparently. Yes, come down here where the archer can't get me. Jeez! I don't like this. Don't take a hit! Nope. Alright, one more order of business here in the Tomb of the Giants, and then we're gonna freaking leave. Item dense areas, item dense areas. That's what I gotta get into my thick head. Lost Isolith doesn't even feel that item dense. And then what else is there? I guess maybe there's some stuff I missed in Sen's Fortress. That would be worth looking at. But yeah, first things first. I definitely feel most strongly about going to the Great Hollow. just killed it outright. Man! At least I'm dealing a reasonable amount of damage. This game is no fun when you're not dealing enough damage. On that subject, though, I have to keep an eye on my equipment, or my this sword's durability. It has a perfectly fine total amount, but... Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. I'm not worried about that at all. Yeah, see, I knew I missed an item. Large Divine Ember. Alright. Time to go slog across the poison swamp at the bottom of Blight Town. And then journey down the Great Hollow, because hopefully there's items down there. I mean, I know there's items. Hopefully there's things we want down there. Wouldn't it be some crap if, like, all 4 of the Lord's Souls were in one area? Let's see. Daughter of Chaos is what I want, isn't it? Because there's nothing closer. Yeah. We're gonna do it. We're gonna find one this session. I just know it. I had hoped to find... Hey girl, sorry your life sucks. Maybe I'll bring you humanities someday. While we're here, actually, we'll get these items that the Taurus demons were guarding. That couldn't hurt, right? No. Stay focused. Especially since we can warp. So we just are going to go all the way to the Stone Dragon at the far end of the Ash Lake. That's our next to-do. And then... Well, I wonder if vendors can have them too. Because if vendors can have them, then I need to reinforce my Pyromancy Flame to plus 15. So that Quilana appears. Or, is that her name? I can't remember. The Chaos Sister that sells you stuff. Who taught Solomon the Great? It's either actually just Solomon, or something like that. Poor souls. Poor unfortunate souls. In pain. I don't know what they're in need of, except maybe, you know, help ending it. Well, that got bleak. How about Blight Town instead? Because that's less bleak. Oh, come on. It's my fat thighs. Alright. Remember when we found the Lord Vessel down here? I was like, oh, that's so soon. I'm so happy. I'm so full of hope. 10 hours later. Let's see here. We're just gonna wait for that to tick down. So how's your guys' day going? Like I said, mine's going pretty okay. I submitted one proposal on the one website to try to write for someone, and they didn't give any indication of the time frame in which they would want it to be done, and so I foolishly included very hesitantly perspective time frame, like very pessimistic, in my cover letter, and they were like flat out no, because that time frame is way too long for this project. And it wasn't even like a, could you maybe do it in half that time? Kind of a thing. It was, I got an email that said your proposal was rejected by the, poster, by the person looking for a freelancer. And, they had included a message, and the message said, this time frame is way too long for this assignment. So that was really frustrating. But then I got the email that my account on the Better freelancing website got turned back on. So it balanced out. It didn't balance out. Ultimately, it wound up being good news. Optimism. Jeez. I feel like there's something over here. Yes! I saw it when I was watching a stream back. And I was like, oh, I missed that. Now watch, this is going to be something that I've wished I had all along. Nope. That's good at least. Ah, frame rate issues. That's Blighttown. Alright, let's get out of here. Been doing better at working out, too. I don't have a good attention span, so I can't spend a long time doing repetitive things, even if it's good for my body and improves my mood. Sorry, I know this camera work isn't the best. Not gonna die to this fall. No, I said we're not going to. But that, and I have loose joints, and so even though it helps me be in less pain to do these specific stretches. Alright, it's 33. Twice a week. I have trouble doing them because I don't want to be still for a full 30 seconds. And holding my knee in place to stretch my back properly pulls my wrists in an uncomfortable manner. Yeah, I believe it. Can't really very easily disinfect those top rocks, can they? And that's a shame. Yeah, no kidding. I'm stretching more than just the tight muscles. But yeah, I can totally see why you wouldn't be able to rock climb anymore. Are you, Sir Bradley, still in Burlington, or did you go back to Mass, or where are you these days? If you don't mind my asking. See, this is what we call item dense. Boom! This is the part where we don't get cursed. We also really don't care about dung pies. But, you know. Ooh, I never grabbed it. Moonlight robe. Yeah, no kidding. It was that what you're talking about when I tore my ACL. That was so upsetting. My knee still isn't the same. Last stream I was talking about how I twisted it badly at work in a very similar manner to how I injured it that time. No, go up. Get the Chloranthy ring first. Oh, that must be up. And It was just so bad, and it was the worst I've ever injured myself. Ironically, not the most pain I've ever been in. That was when my back went into spasm. Take your pick which time, in high school or 2 years ago. But I kind of, partially by necessity to be perfectly honest, reframed that for myself into being a good thing, because then I wasn't chomping at the bit to... I missed. Then I wasn't chomping at the bit to go skiing every weekend anymore, and I wound up being able to do my classwork and graduate that year. So I agree that it was a bad thing, and I wish it had never happened, but at the same time, it did give me kind of an opportunity to do as I should. Is this the spot? Nope, too much again. Hey! The Ring of Steel Protection. That's actually, I've been wanting that. I would rather wear that than the Spellstone Plate Ring. Because who doesn't like more defense? And yeah, I wanted to go to the trampoline park for senior week. I wanted to go rock climbing with you, and I did. I love rock climbing. But instead I injured my knee. Well, ow. And wound up having to hobble around for the last semester of my senior year. And for what it's worth, I do call that my only senior year. I had 2 junior years, because I never attempted my capstone. For those of you who didn't go to Champlain, your capstone is your senior project. I don't know if other schools have something similar. But many people don't quite succeed in finishing their capstone when they're the first semester that they try it. Other people like don't pass their capstone class for one reason or another. That wasn't me. I did pass it on my first go round. I just didn't take capstone my 4th year in college. I took it my 5th year. And that is largely in part, or largely because of my health issues. No, I was a so-so student, I'm not trying to lie to you, but part of why I was worse at everything than I would have been in an ideal world was because I wasn't breathing at night. When I finally started getting sleep studies done, they discovered that I wasn't getting any REM sleep. I was completing 0 REM cycles. And that's the restorative sleep. That's the stuff you need in order to, do things like dream. When I got the CPAP, I started dreaming again, which I hadn't done since high school. Very strange thing to not have anymore. My wife is on her way outside for a short walk, and she heard me talking about my my sleep apnea and is now making fun of me quietly off to the side. I love living in a place where I feel supported. There it is. Is that what I'm looking for? No. Ugh. I can never remember how to do all of the stuff here. I already told them about the cat, dear. They're excited too. We haven't named it yet. Remember, we want to meet it. I want to meet it before we name it. Yeah, you already named it. Oh well, you can't win them all, folks. This is even harder when I'm trying to talk too. Nope, okay, well. Let's see here. I'm bumbling around. Now, where the heck's my bloodstain gonna be? That's the fun game to play. Yeah, there's a crystal lizard right there. I'm not at all sure how you get to that before it vanishes. So let's see if I can get to that bloodstain without falling off. Wouldn't that be nice? And without doing anything crazy. Though I'm not sure that that is going to be an option. I want that item. That's what I'm trying to get most right now. I can't seem to do it. Okay. This doesn't feel crazy. Woohoo! Good. Humanities are safe. Not humanity is saved. I just retrieved the humanities that I had in my pocket when I fell off this ledge. Does this lead to the item? It does! Alright, now we can progress further down. Tower shield, iron flesh. Well, that clearly wasn't what I wanted. Y'all, I don't feel safe here. Emails. Neither of those are interesting. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna... this way. Yes. That sounded like, remember when in Disenchantment when Zog gets sick and they send him to the rehab center and Chaz takes care of him? You got Chazed. I love that show. Alright, our next step is gonna be a doozy. No, I can make that. Ready, set, go! Yeah! Okay. Now, I want to know where I am. Okay. Gotta remember to blink. My eyes don't dry out. That reminds me of, my parents live just across the street from a... It's a public pool, but you need a membership to it. Is that how most public pools work? And so since they're right across the street, they would always have a membership to it. And so I would go, and I would only be able to entertain myself there for a little while. I'm not like my wife who can just swim around for hours. I kind of envy her that, but it's just not me. So I'd go and I'd be there for like 45 minutes or an hour. And I was the kid that opened their eyes underwater without goggles because I'm crazy. No, I didn't. I opened my eyes underwater without them. I never needed them. Also, I didn't like stuff squeezing my head. I don't know. I don't know exactly why, but I didn't like it. But so then I would go, bright summer day, chlorine in the eyes, back inside into the dry air conditioning, and then play video games with my friend. And when you play video games, you don't blink as much. This is kind of a crappy situation. So my eyes would sting like the dickens. I'm gonna homeward bone out of this, because... And actually... But so yeah, I would keep my eyes open because I'm playing video games and I wouldn't realize I was blinking, and then the first time I would blink, my eyes would start to water and it would sting like crazy. And I never really understood why that was happening until, like, I don't know, there was just an age at which it clicked. Like, oh, wait a minute. All of these fast changes are probably very traumatic for my eyes. 400 is perfect, isn't it? Yeah, I only needed one, but that's okay. Keep going with endurance. Because why not? We're only a couple dragon scales away from upgrading this obsidian greatsword again, and I'm pretty comfortable with the amount of damage I'm doing. Let's see if there are any more items that I need to fall to get, but I don't think so. I think it's just crystal lizards, and in my experience in the randomizer, they only ever drop titanite, which I don't need, really. Because, I mean, especially since I'm pretty sure their twinkling titanite slot has been replaced with demon titanite, and I'm already full on that because the crystal hollows in the Duke's archives drop it. They drop it 2 at a time, too. And it took me a good number of tries to do the thing there. Come on now. And so I wound up killing a million, billion, or at least 50, I suppose, of those crystal hollows. Which, actually, I definitely killed at least 50, because if you figure, I don't know, there's what? Just in the lobby. Yeah, there's only crystal lizards over there. So I'm going to progress down. Sorry, friend. Didn't mean to walk all over you. That was a satisfying little explosion of pieces. Wow, I just completely blanked on what I was in the middle of saying. It's gone. It's just gone. I would like to move while I'm inputting the control stick. I feel like there's gotta be an illusory wall in here. I just can't remember where it is. Okay, there's an item. This loops around. Let's follow this. Yep. So we're gonna fall down here. Is that... Boy, do I wish I had, like, the binoculars or something that helps me judge angles and things. We're going for it. Yeah, it's good. Alright. The Demon's Great Hammer. At least there's only one of those. So, like, that's neat. That's a Snuggly the Crow trade item. Whoa, I wasn't sure about that one. Right. We're almost, yeah, we're almost down to the first landing. Before or after I got the item there? The one where it wasn't a long fall, but it looked misaligned, or the one where I kind of abruptly went for it? Also, I don't blame you. I think this was where I homeward boned last time. Yeah, because I didn't want to... Both. Yeah, well, that's what this place is, really. Ugh. Now, where the heck am I supposed to go now? See, I feel like there's a way that you can get back up from this. Like you're supposed to be able to get back onto this other one, this branch here. But it's so nerve-wracking, isn't it? Okay. Nope, the roll. I'm alive! Nope. I'm going probably to ditch that bloodstain. I have so many humanities in my pocket right now that I'm not worried about it. So we're gonna do this. And like I said, I don't really know all of the tricks and best spots here. Like, I have no clue how you're supposed to get the crystal lizard that spawns there. Unless this is it. No! What? Wow, I'm just disappointed in myself. Alright, okay. I should flask before I attempt this. Good. I saw that's how you get to that platform that was just on my right, too, so let's go check that. Because this is a little bit like treading new ground for me, which is neat. I've got to believe that the crystal lizard that you see scurry in there is the same one that you see when you go in. Otherwise, I'll lose my mind because it's like the Nacho Bell taco fries. Good job. The Taco Bell nacho fries commercial, where he's losing his mind. Really? Oh my. Alright, I'm done trying to do this. We're just gonna walk down now. And then, once we get to the bottom, once we get to the Ash Lake, we'll, I'm gonna give myself those humanities back, just from hard ones in my pocket, because I have more than enough to fulfill, or to get the Lost Isla shortcut. And so I am going to do that, but just not right now. That'll be an off-screen thing that I do, I think. This place kind of sucks. Like, it's just so frustrating. I think you walk around behind, like if I had succeeded in that fall where I got weirdly stuck on the level geometry, maybe that would have turned into, or would have led around to where those two crystal lizards chill, just above the basilisks. Now this is that fall. What? There we go. Now we don't want to wind up in that same spot as we have the last two times we tried to get down. So let's try to keep an eye out for it. Boy, this place sucks. We're gonna do this one. And so I believe now we are getting close to that spot where I always get stuck. Yes, that's it right there. You see it? Can I walk on this one? Yeah. Well, nope. But there's got to be a way to get that item. So. Oh, come on. I'll take it though. And then I won't get cursed. Isn't there like any item just chilling on this landing here? Just one. Yeah, I saw one down there. Okay, but first I want to check out where exactly this ladder goes, because that's the safest way down, is whatever leads to this ladder. Up we go, up we go. There's that item again. And that curl is the the way you actually go get that item that I didn't get, but it didn't kill me to try. So I wish you could climb faster, like in 2 and 3. Bloodborne. Yeah, where has this been all my life? I'm backtracking. This isn't what I need to be doing. Oh. So maybe I'll come back on my own time and puzzle out how to get that last item. Because I don't mind dying a lot over and over again. It's just a lot harder when I have to keep up my commentary while I do it. Because it's thinking about more things at once. So instead, let's progress. There it is. Right? Is that a ladder? I think so. All of these little lines are messing with my eyes. There we go. Who put ladders in here? Whoa. Okay. I want to know what this is. 5 black fire bombs. Some poop. Just gotta stay optimistic. Is there any reason to try to fall down onto these? I don't think I care about these, but I'm still doing it, aren't I? See, that's why you keep that's why I keep doing it. Is because every now and then you get something you've never seen before. Oh my goodness. Alright. So we haven't seen what the mushroom person parents drop. Yeah, I knew there was more stuff to fall down and get. Alright. Let's see here. I do want that. So Let's fall onto this one. And then dive across. The blood shield. I don't remember what that does. Or, I don't have any idea where you get it in vanilla. That's an item that I just plain forget about. Neat. I'll read about it as soon as I'm not getting swarmed by mushroom children. Come on, gain a little bit of ground on that upswing. What do you think? Should we try to fight it? Now let's try. They don't one-hit me. On second thought, maybe not. Hi. Get away from it. Don't get stuck. Oh. Everything's fine. Everybody just settle down. And here's another fog wall. Go all the way down there to have to fight the gargoyles. Ring the second bell. Ooh. That'd be miserable. Alright, welcome to Ash Lake. A place of deep lore. And not a lot else, to be perfectly honest. So, I'm thinking that the music here is pretty cool. I'm thinking we fight this Hydra, and then we call it a night. And next time, we'll get all the way out to the Stone Dragon. Clear out the items here, because there are some items. And then the Demon Ruins and Lost Izalith are next. Because I'm running out of things to do. Like I keep saying, I just want one. Just give me one so I know that I'm not spinning my wheels. Look at all of its tendrils. I don't want to call them tentacles because tentacles are creepy and weird, but... Who is that at? Your aim is terrible. It can show up in the DLC. If I were to find the broken pendant, then that would open up that whole area. Thank you. I forgot about that. Because you have access to the DLC concurrently. But that'd be fun. If I could find the broken pendant, I love the DLC for this game. Ulaseel's really cool. Oh, come on. Also, Artorias is, like, my favorite character. This isn't how this fight is supposed to work, Hydra. Why are we doing this? Roar. There we go. Alright. Now Flask. Do it again. Don't shoot at me. Thank you. Get up, get up, get up! Nah. Oh, I got something. I did not see. No, come on, we don't want to do this. Come on now. There, that was a hit. See the numbers? I didn't see what the numbers actually were. I just saw that they were there. That's good enough for me. Nope. Get back out here. Oh. Like I said, I worked out before this, and so now that I'm focusing on this for 2 hours, oh, I'm a little bit, like, fatigued. And this music is not helping keep me awake. The imminent Hydra death is, don't get me wrong, I'm fine. I just... Come on, get up and swing! Yay, I cut off another head. Swings of this. The head pops off. That's beautiful. This one will pop. No? That's weird. I feel like I've hit, like, most of the remaining ones at least once. Not that one. That one doesn't. It goes kind of haywire. See, it's all the way over there. Yeah! I'm dealing so much damage that I just killed it. Pavel's leggings. And 10,000 souls. I'm not going to sneeze at 10,000 souls. And what are you? It's another big flame. But it's not indicative of anything particularly special. Jeez! If the stuff I need were in the DLC, I feel that I would have gotten the broken pendant already, but at the same time, I don't know if that's the case. Let's see here. Let's see if I can do this in one try. I only have 2 flasks left. That isn't a ton. More items here than I thought. I was wondering where that was. That'd be a cool thing to get early in a seed and do an intelligence build with the Moonlight Greatsword. Of course, nothing that's placed in the Ash Lake are you going to get early in a seed. In vanilla, these things drop Twinkling Titanite, and farming them is really annoying. You see how much health they have? Wow. You gonna drop what you do? Nope, okay. I'm gonna check that skull for items. I don't remember where all of the items are in this, but I do generally find them all. I love that stagger animation too. They're wildly moving, and it's because they're so wide. Good enough. They also have like a quick stab with one of their legs, and that hurts like the dickens. What do we suppose this is from? Spooky! I would have liked to have fought it though, not gonna lie. It looks a little bit too, mammalian to be from a dragon, doesn't it? But that's all we encounter here, these clam things, the stone dragon, and the Hydra. So I wonder what that could be. This really is a cool area, though. I'm pretty sure that the Huntsman's Dream in Bloodborne is designed to be a similar area to this. The giant trees being a good indication of that. And so they kind of deepened the lore a bit by making Bloodborne connected to this area, because it just looks like the same area. Each of these trees being a world like Lordran or Yarnum. And what's interesting about that is this right here, because it's broken. We can't look straight up, so I can't really show you just yet. But, yeah. Well, and in the distance, the pillars, these are trees, obviously. But in the Huntsman's Dream, they're like, it's, I think, less obvious what they are, but they still look a lot like this. Yes, there's basilisks here. Absolutely not. Also, fall off. I don't want your poop. Good. That's where you fall in to get an item that we're about to see, but I want to go the normal way. That item. Double kill! Just you and me, pal, right? Yeah, okay, good. I am gonna flask for this. This is the last... Maybe there's another clam or two, but this is the last thing that could kill me suddenly. Ooh. These things hit like a truck. They're famous for that. I thought that was going to be another follow-up swing. I like how they're blood-stained. Really, really actually a very scary enemy. Even though they look kind of goofy and harmless. Yay! I wanted that to be a roll, like, backward away from the mushroom person, but that's not what my character did. At all. Alright, let's see here. Okay, this just is... Alright, so we got one more item to grab. Probably one or two more clams, I can't quite remember. And then we're going to go cut the tail on the stone dragon, and we'll have crossed this area off too. Go not yonder knocking for nothing, I say. I'll never be over that. So mad at Alvina. So many different times that has confused me. Are you kidding me? What am I standing on? Oh, that's stressful. In my first playthrough of Dark Souls ever, I got all the way down here before I fought Quelaag, and that was miserable. Because I found the Great Hollow, I was like, oh, pretty cool. And so I got to the Great Hollow, I found a lot of good items, the Chloranthy Ring being one of them. I wore that thing for the rest of the playthrough. And, so then I got down here, and I was like, wow. I heard the music, I saw the epic landscape, the Hydra, I was like, nope! And, decided that it was time to go back up. And getting up past those mushroom people is a completely different challenge from getting down past those mushroom people. And, oh, man. And it was before I had fought Quelaag. There's the stab. It was before I had fought Quelaag, so, like, stop it. They deal a lot of damage, too. It was before I had fought Quelaag, so I was low level, and It was miserable. It was, and that's probably why I always forget that I did that when I go to fight Quelaag, but that's probably why I didn't have the patience to then get good and actually duel Quelaag. I summoned Mildred. I was just like, I can't. That makes me feel better about that, actually, because I was talking about that in a previous session, and like, I don't know. I don't feel great about having summoned for Quelaag on my first playthrough, especially since I summoned for the gargoyles too. It just, I don't know. I summoned for those two in my very first playthrough, and I have not summoned for a boss my first time through a Dark Souls game since. I just haven't done it. Because, I don't know, honor. I'm not trained in the sword, or, you know, I don't know any martial arts or anything, and so this is where my standards for myself lie. If I'm going to be good at video games, I want to be great. That's part of what the fun of randomizers, though, is because I like the having to react to what you get and thinking on your feet and things. And also, this is part of why we're going to be 26 hours in at the end of this. Is because Dark Souls just has so much just walking like this. Hello, Ancient Stone Dragon. You terrify me. Jeez. And now, one of the more bizarre things. And I kind of hate this, to be honest. It's not antagonistic. And it can't be killed. It's something I can't even hold. Oh. What is this seed? This is brutal. Wow. Okay. So so that's that. Oh my goodness. I guess next time we'll do the Demon Ruins down into Lost Izalith and pray that one of the items down there in the lava fields or in the Chaos Serpent shortcut, because I'll off screen or maybe I'll start streaming early on Sunday and do all that boring stuff. The Snuggly the Crow trades, which is a bunch of quitting and reloading. Do I have all of the things for that? What page is it? Here we go. I have Pendant, Rubbish, Sunlight, Metal, Blood Red Clump, Purple Clump, Blooming Clump, Cracked Red Orb, Humanity, Twin Humanities, Prism Stone. Do I have Prism Stones? That's a real good question, actually. I don't know that I have Prism Stones. I'm pretty sure I can buy them from somewhere, though. Somebody was selling them. Yeah, okay. The poop I do have. So, basic Pyromancy Flame and Ascended Pyromancy Flame. I'm not going to do that one yet, because I need at least partially improved. It's either +5 or +10 Pyromancy Flame in order for a whole vendor to appear. So maybe I'll do that too. Egg Vermifuge, Sunlight Maggot I don't have. The Sack, a Skull Lantern. I don't think I have the Ring of the Sun Princess, the Xanthus Crown either. So I don't have everything for this playthrough, but I have a bunch. So for Sunday, I think I'll do those. See if I can't get those last items in the Great Hollow. Although I don't know if I care that much. And maybe I'll try to grind up a Dragon Scale too. We'll see. In any event, thank you guys so much for tuning in today, sticking around. This I don't know. I'm not gonna run around saying I feel like this was one of my best my best sessions rather. But that's okay. We gotta have these, right? Hopefully, we didn't find any progress items, did we? No, I don't think we did. We beat a couple bosses though, so there's that. And we checked off areas, which is the best part. Now we don't have to go back to Darkroot. We don't have to go back to the asylum. So we are making progress. I'll see you on Sunday at 4 o'clock. I'm going to start doing the actual progressing thing. So if you're not interested in the grinding, that'll be when to tune in. Thank you guys so much again.